Your personal statement is super depressing, and that's why your application might get rejected. When I do personal statement consults for my clients, one of the things that I'm thinking about is the valence of their tone. Let me demonstrate what that means to you. Happy, motivated, sunshine, puppies, rainbows, candy. Those are all words which you might assign a positive emotional valence. Now try this. Pain, sickness, suffering, anger, frustration. Those words you would probably call negatively valent, negatively emotionally valent. Now, I'm not advocating that your med school personal statement be about sunshine and puppies, but read the first couple of paragraphs and look at the number of emotional keywords there. A lot of the time, when I'm reading someone's personal statement, they make it all about some of the worst moments of their life for one paragraph, two paragraphs, three paragraphs. And there's relatively little hopefulness. There's relatively little insight, reflectiveness. There's relatively little focus on the growth as a result of those experiences, which are actually a lot more salient on a personal statement for med school. When we think about the primacy effect, which is this tendency of people to remember the first thing they see when they're encountering a thing, you are introducing yourself to the med school admissions committee in a super depressing way. So negative emotional valence is getting associated with you as a person. And just by virtue of the words on the page, they are not getting to see the hopefulness, the reflectiveness, the expeditiousness, the forward-thinking, future-oriented person that you probably are. This is a relatively easy thing to fix. What I encourage my clients to do is think about what they want the admissions committee to learn about them from each paragraph. The goal of the paragraph is probably not for some admissions committee that doesn't know you to know that you had a miserable time when you were sick once. Because think about it, that doesn't help them see the quality of you as a potential medical student. Instead, you might have been trying to show insight into the power of compassion at the bedside. So make the paragraph about that. That is what the paragraph is about. And the experiences that you're sharing are only evidence to substantiate the claim you're making about that insight. When you flip the script like that, you are able to use more positively valent language. So they get to see the hope, the forward thinking, the problem solving, the reflectiveness. That way, the writing is about the growth, not about the misery. Let's get some practice right now. If there's a really hard experience you want to write about on your personal statement, write a paragraph right now and leave it in the comments. Focus that paragraph on what you want me to learn about you from it, and not about the experience. I'll reply to those comments telling you what I learned from the paragraphs that you've written, and you can see if you accomplished your goal.